When the mind is no more identified with any of the objects of the world outside, the totally withdrawn mind is that which is the instrument for contemplation. And the man in samadhi contemplates upon it. Upon what? When objects are removed, what else is he going to think? There is no object for him to think. Then what will he do? He is contemplating, meaning turning his mental attention to not the world of objects, but he is contemplating upon the subject. To become and try to become aware of the subject is not a thought. It looks like a thought, but it is not a thought. Because a thought minus objects is no thought. So he is turning his empty mind to that truth. Because an intellectual student who is trying to understand Vedanta with the intellect will come to the conclusion that a man who is sitting under the tree lost in contemplation is a mindless piece of furniture. Why? He has no mind. Thoughts have ended. So what is he? A piece of stone of that shape. Why? Mindless. It is not mindless. The mind is turned to the subject. And the subject is, what is the subject then? Which the mind can think of? We cannot explain. Then what to do? The nature of that subject, minus all objects, is contemplated upon. And when you thus constantly contemplate, exclusively contemplate for sufficiently long time, you are creating an atmosphere in the mind. And when the mental atmosphere is sufficiently matured, it happens. Just as you slip into sleep. You cannot sleep until your mind is brought into that required quietude and silence. This quietude and silence cannot come until you give up your physical, mental, intellectual anxieties. When you all give it up, a certain condition of maturity, you can say, a certain situation of the mind comes when you are sucked into sleep. You fall into sleep. Movement from one plane of consciousness to another. What does the man who is under the tree, lost in contemplation, how does he hold the mind in that direction? This is what we have been discussing for the last 2-3 verses. Here, continuing.
Ajaramamaramasta abhavavastu swarupam stimita salila rashi prakhyamakhya vihinam shamita guna vikaram shashvatam shantamekam hridi kalayati vidvan brahma purnam samadhau.
This is what he, hridi kalayati, in his heart, with both his mind and intellect, not one going straight to the other, straying away from it, but that integrated equipment of the mind and intellect together, cooperatively, shoulder to shoulder, struggling together, is called heart. Kalayati continuously strives, turns his entire attention. Vidwan, the wise man. Not a man who has no more experience, only says, I love God, I have got great love of God. What is God? God. God will tell me. One day God will tell me. God has got better things to do than come and whisper to you. God has already whispered in the great textbooks, the scriptures. Contemplate upon it. That is how to reach out to it. Kalayadi Vidwan, when he is samadhau, in that samadhi avastha, meaning his thoughts end. Now what is it that he is thinking? Ajara, that which is never decaying, jara, old age, decay, ajara, amara, never dying. Things in the world outside, they decay and they die. So it is not the objects of the world outside that you are thinking. You are thinking of that which is ajara, amara. That which never decays, remains the same every time, all the time, and never-ending, infinite. Astab abhava vastu. Astab, all ended. Astama, set. Just as the sun set. Asta, abhava vastu. All things that are not there really. The unreal things that you have been perceiving through the body, mind and intellect, including the equipments of the body, mind and intellect. Asta abhava vastu swarupa. This is its nature. You are contemplating upon that nature, where none of the objects of the world outside is coming to disturb you, and you are striving to experience that which is ajara, amara. Not sit down for meditation and say, Lord, don't kill me. I don't want to die. I want to die not in a hospital but a home. And with my wife and children must be all around me. These are not meditation. It is meditation. M-A-D. Not M-E-D. M-E-D is better me. Thinking about me. My Swaswarupa. Meditation is crying for Mother Nature, the things that are ever-changing, pluralistic world. Now, ajaram amaram asta abhava swarupam. There is no more any of these abhava, unreal objects of the world outside. Swarupam. Sthimita, stopped, as though by magic. Salila Rashi. Salila, water. Salila Rashi, the great concourse of water, ocean. Sthalidam, as though the whole ocean has just in a moment miraculously frozen. Ordinarily it is going up and down all the time, dancing, 24 hours, 365 days, thunderous, roaring waves. Supposing by the wand of a magician it suddenly froze. In the same way, your mind is all agitated, and all agitations are stopped. As though the magician has cried out, "Halt!" Sthimita salila rashi. Sthimita rashi, prakhya akyahi vihin. At that state, you cannot describe it, prakhya, nor akhya, there is no name for it. You and I have, the teacher compromised and gave you the name Om. And by merely repeating Om, 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 it's good for the throat, but not for spirituality. That spiritual state has no name because there is no qualities in it. It doesn't belong to the category of names and forms. That is only in the world of plurality. This nameless essence, Akhyayinam. Shamita guna vikara. Shamitam, stopped, closed, ended. All vikara, all modifications of the various gunas. Now tamas, now rajas, now sattva, no. All of them have ended because they can be only at the mental level. Mind has been transcended. He is searching that state which is beyond all gunavikar, all modifications created by the pressure of the various moods of the mind. Shashvatam shantamekam, which is shashvata, permanent, no change, ever the same. Shantam, peaceful. Why? Mind is not there. It's the mind that brings all the disturbances. Ashanti. Transcend the mind, there is no disturbances at all. Shantam ekam. There, unfortunately, you also will not be there. Why? You have become that. Just as you want to sleep, and therefore you try to sleep, but once you reach sleep, there is no you, but you are Mr. Sleeper. Just as the dreamer becomes the waker becomes the dreamer, or the deep sleeper the dreamer and the waker becomes the deep sleeper. Similarly, the waker, dreamer, deep sleeper, stupid ego becomes Brahman in the Brahmic state of consciousness. I'm talking over your head, is it? Are you receiving what I am saying? Never mind. It'll come one day. So, beyond that, Shantamekam Hridikalayati. This is what is constantly trying to reach out with both mind and intellect, Hridi, heart, Vidwan Brahma Purnam Samadho. In order to experience that Purna Brahma in Samadhi when the mind is quieted. So mind quieted, you can do it with a good lunch and a pillow. 4 stiff drinks, you can get into Samadhi. A little chloroform. Samadhi. That is not the Samadhi we are talking. We are talking of mind stunned by the infinitude around him and the bliss it is experiencing. Mind is not there.
Samahitantah karana swarupe Vilokayatmanam akhanda vaibhavam Vichchindhi bandham bhavagandha gandhitam Yatnena pumstvam saphali kurushva
Samahita, quietened, controlled, quietened. Andakarana, the inner instruments, mainly mind and intellect. When mind and intellect is controlled, the ego is controlled already. So, samahita andakarana, with your mind and intellect quietened. Quietened means no more entertaining itself with objects of the world outside. Then only there are thoughts. When the thoughts are there, there is a movement of thought. In the movement of thought, it's called mind and intellect. So, antakarana, samahitam, quietened, antakarana, swarupe. And how can I quieten the mind? Mind cannot remain without thinking. If not this, that. Instead of all these toys, you remove and give him the toy Paramatma. And thus in the Swarupa, holding on to that Swarupa, your own true nature, you drop all these. Physically, mentally or intellectually, you cannot remain without getting yourself attached. Those who try to remain without attachment, they go to the hospital for breaking the leg or other tragedies. You cannot. You have to get yourself attached to the earth. One step you can open, lift in dance. Even walking, is it not, step by step? Similarly, mind, emotional attachment with the present man. When can you end it? Another man has come from America and better pay, better job, and therefore, आप चले जाओ, इनके शादी हो गया. How do you shift it? So when I start loving my mistress, my love for my wife and the mother of my children, slowly get out. Ma'am, all children, sons, who hang on to the sari of the mother, how long? Until they are married. When they are married, honey. Mummy, yeah, honey. See, one emotion can be replaced by another emotion. When you are detaching your mind from the world of plurality, how can you do it? Unless you get attached to that great truth. So Swarupe, in that Swarupa, in that true nature of your real nature, the self, in that holding on to your attention to it, when antakarana, the inner instrument, has become quietened, vilokaya, come on, experience it directly. Vilokaya, see. See is because to see is to believe. So human nature at this moment. Whatever I may say, you won't accept until you see it. Huh? Really, he can bring vibhuti. No, he must be bringing it from his sleeves. A wristwatch, a tali, a diamond ring. Until you see, you cannot believe. All those who are saying that is all magic, etc., are people who have never seen it. If you see it, you can't. To see is to believe. Whatever it be, whether it is real or unreal, you believe it. I have seen it, Swamiji. My Guru rises. I have seen it. How can you rise? What about he has fought against the gravitational force? Lucky it is not permanent. Permanently, if he has, there will be confusion there. He has to be given an accommodation there somewhere. See? Believe. To see is to believe. Therefore, vilokaya, see for yourself, experience by yourself directly. Vilokaya atmanam akhanda vaibhavam, the endless glory of this self which is your own true nature. Come to experience it. Don't be satisfied with, I went to the camp, Vivek Chudamani, I got all the notes, but my problems is not solved. It will never be get solved. A problem can be solved by studying Vivek Chudamani, everybody will have a copy. Whenever problem comes, Vivek Chudamani, problem solved. Absurd idea. You have to work at it and rise to that higher state of consciousness. There, all problems end. Vichidya bandham. 8. All your bandhan bondages that you had as a limited ego, or the physical, mental, intellectual, chedya. All of them cut asunder. Every relationship of yours in the dream has been cut in one stroke the moment you wake up. Similarly, when you raise that state, vichedya bandham bhavagandha gandhidam. Bandha with what? With the bhava, the world of change. Bhava, happening, continuous happening. Change, constant change. Yesterday has become today has become tomorrow, last year became this year. It goes on, everything changing. You were children before, then you became a youngster, and now you have become useless middle age, and soon you are becoming good old, where everybody else who are surviving you are impatient. Why you are not dying? Change. Think. From this bhava bandhan, this bondage to, you have been tied down to this chariot of change, conditioned by time, which is durgandhapur. It is foul, fiendish, foul smelling. This is what we are asking you to get out. And you say that, why should I get out? Sahaji, maja hai. Foul, fiendish. It is not sugandha, gandha gandhitam. You have to live in the world in pranayama. You can't. Gandha, smell. Smell is vasana. Gandha gandhitam. You are bound by your own vasanas of the past. One who has cut it down. The vasana can affect only the ego. The ego is no more. Therefore the bhava bandha, gandha gandhitam, gone. Even a monkey does it. Monkey is the one who has got the greatest attachment to his children. And if a mother monkey finds that the child is dead, she will not leave it. She will hold on to it and start jumping with 3 hands. And now it starts rotting. Those who are in the jungles where the monkeys are, sometimes you can hear that foul smell. Then the local people will say that, some monkey, the child has died, but it will hold on. All other monkeys run away from him, but he will not hold. The dead monkey will get rotten, and the rotten flesh of the monkey will produce worms. And these worms start eating up the chest of the mother. It is then that the mother leaves. Okay? You will not leave the ego so long as the vasanas are there. Attachment. Until the ego kicks you from morning till evening. Swamiji, pata nahi, Bhagavan ka no, he has no kindness. We say that he is very kind, very loving, but in my case, my God never loves. Why? One sorrow after another. Endless sorrow he gives me. I don't know why he has specially selected me to bring all tragedies into my life. My neighbors are never touched. Everything comes to me only, tragedies. Success and happiness comes to neighbors. Very impartial the Lord is. You don't understand. You must congratulate yourself that He has taken you in hand and He is polishing you. And when you polish, you see that you all polished that kumbha, isn't it? From standpoint of the kumbha. Ayah, oh Lord, why is this tragedy? 5 women are rubbing me down. Ayah, ayah! It was crying. It's only that when you are shining, when your dirt is gone, we wanted to lift it on the top. Ayya! Now the fellows are standing there and watching. Avalokayati. Sees all the small little human beings running about. Everybody turns up and responds. Think. But it has to go through that polish. Thus every one of you, whether you are spiritual or not, the Lord does His job, takes you one by one and polishes you. And while polishing, you weep, not understanding why you are being polished. Just as a child cries when the mother is giving it a bath. He has to cry. It's natural that the child cries. Since the child cries and makes the mother miserable, the mother thinks anyway the fellow is crying, give 1 or 2. A psychological satisfaction for the mother. And then take him and dry him up and then powder him and give him good clothes. Oh baby, how nice you are. The baby also is happy. Yes, I am very nice. It's all same thing in life also. So that when you get kicks in life, never run away from it. Run towards the kick. Give me one more. Why? Uttana, so much of my papa is gone. Never mind. Vichedya bandham bhavagandha gandhitam yatnena. We don't say that it is all a VIP treatment. Yatnena. Sweating and toiling and putting forth all your effort. Pumstvam, man, phala, sabhali kurush. Fulfill your life. Recharge your life into total contentment, total fulfillment. Let's play with the world outside. A little more money you made, a little more appreciation came. You became Miss India. How long? After another 40 years, look at the Miss India photo. Nothing is permanent. Everything. Today you glorify, ha 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 ha, so and so, the actress and all that. Next moment is a rascal. MP, cabinet minister, prime minister, president of India. Went to the bathroom, never came out. What is there? What is the achievement? What is the fulfillment? I married, I got 4 children, intelligent children, they're all very highly praised. So what? What have you gained? Think. And their attachment towards them, and then you start panting for their sorrows. Your own sorrows are there. And the spare moment you worry about children's worries also. Stand apart, the whole thing is moving on. Beautiful, it is a pilgrimage of progressive evolution. Each one will have to go through certain joys and sorrows. And go on. Whatever little help you can give. Just as in a pilgrimage when you are going, you also are tired. He also tired, but he is tired more than you, and therefore try to help him. When you are also equally tired, you drop him. But what else can you do? Try to help everybody. Whereby he is not getting helped. Bhavabandha gandham yatnena pumstam sabali kurushva. Come to gain the sense of fulfillment in your own life.
Sarvopadhi vinirmuktam Satchidanandamadvayam Bhavayatmanamatmastham Na bhuyah kalpase dhvane
Sarvopa upadhi vinirmuktam, liberated from all upadhis BMI. All your identification with the body, mind and intellect has been vinirmuktam, liberated from them, meaning no more identified with them. Satchidanandam advayam, contemplating upon that advaya non-dual, Satchidananda, that which is chit, sattva, chit and anand. Existence, knowledge, bliss, which is the nature of the reality. Existence, knowledge, bliss means withdrawing from body, mind and intellect, you contemplate upon what? That which was expressing as Sat in the physical body, existence, your bones, your weight, your blood, including the blood pressure, they are all existing. Existence only. In the mind, intellect, subtle body, he who expresses as Chitta, consciousness. And he who expresses as Ananda in the causal body is called Satta, Chitta, Ananda. Hyphenated word. It's not a thing in itself. A thing is that which expresses as Satta, Chitta, Ananda. Satchidananda Advaya. And this Satta, Chitta, Ananda is not that you stand apart and watch Satta, Chitta, Ananda. Yesterday I saw Satchidananda going. That is Swami Satchidananda. I saw Satchidananda. I became Satchidananda. Advayam. Bhavayatmanam atmastham. Remaining in that Atman, the self. Bhavaya. Continue contemplating as that is my nature. Atmastham. Na bhuya kalpase adhvane. Such an individual who has reached that identity with the higher Satchidananda, once you have reached therein, no more returning back to Advane, in the world of avidya, in the world of plurality. No more taking any birth or growth or decay or disease, sorrows of the world. Just as once you have woken up from the dream can no longer touch you. The joy or sorrow of the dream is all gone. Similarly, no more adhvani in the world of plurality, which is the product of your dhamsanam and your ignorance. In that adhvani, no more entry.
Chayeva pumsa paridrishyamanam Abhasa rupena फलानुभूत्या शरीरमाराच्छववन्निरस्तम् पुनर्न सन्धत्त इदं महात्मा
Lord, oh my Guru, it's very easy for you to sit down there doing nothing and say that you are not the body. Give up the body. What are you talking? Impossible. This is my body. What are you talking? I am not the body. Something wrong with you. Maybe you have been eating too much of leaves and roots, not a balanced diet. Therefore, some mental aberrations have come to you. You are crazy. Old man, you are crazy. To tell me on my face that I am not the body? Huh? There is a body. Even rishis know that there is a body. Then how does the man of realization gives up the body? Body concept. Chayeva pumsaha. When you are moving about, you cannot but create a shadow, isn't it? Because you are not transparent. You are very dull. You are solid. There will be a chaya. Do you recognize? Don't touch that, don't step on it. That is me. Can't you see me lying down there? No doubt it is caused by me. But the chaya sharira is not my body. I need not feed it. If I feed myself, it will get food. Don't worry. Isn't it chaya? I need not now and then look back. What are you looking? No, the chaya is coming or not. No. If your wife is coming, yes, you have to look whether she is coming or she has gone somewhere else. Children coming, my dog coming, I have to look at. But my chaya, I need not. My shadow shall be with me, but I am not the shadow. Mahapurushas understand their body as their shadow. Chayeva pumsa paridrishyamana. It is experience. Don't say that, no, Swamiji, we are experiencing the body. Yes. Are you not experiencing your chaya? But do you get attached to it? Have you got an idea that I am the chaya? Why do you keep this idea? I am the body. Chayeva pumsa paridrishyamana abhasa rupena. And it is only an abhasa rupa. It is not real. Where is your body when you are dreaming? Where is your body in the dream and the waking? When you are in deep sleep, where is your physical body or your dream body? A thing that was at times are there, at times is not there. Is it not unreal? How can it be real? Swami, you are not body? No, you are not. What are you talking? What else will I be? Zero. You are all pervading, eternal, immutable self. Brahma tattvamasi. Swamiji, I thought that all this is with the body. Brahma tattvamasi. I am Brahman, I am Brahman. Why means this body. Ye body bhi nahi hai to phir. What a tragedy. Thus, chayeva pumsa paridrishyamana. Paridrishyamana, actually directly experienced at this moment, perceived at this moment. There is the body. Chayeva. As only your abhasa rupena. But why is it this cup? Bhala anubhutya. Why this body? In order that you may experience the result of the past vasanas. Bas khatam. My body, my right leg is like that, my left hand is like that, my eyesight is poor, my ear cannot hear properly. My liver is like that, my pancreas is like that. Though I am taking Ramayana, I feel chakkar. Why? Bhalanubhutya. In order to experience yourself the result of your past actions. Overeating, or over not sleeping properly, over exercise, 1,000 things can happen. Bhala, iska bhala. The bhala doesn't stand outside the satsang hall. Let him finish Ramayana, then I will catch him. No! Bhala will come at the right time. Whatever you are doing. I finished 3 chapters of Mandukya Karika. And bhala anubhutya. Take the intense care, what is it, in the hospital. It happens. Thus this body that yours is not a buffalo because of the beauty of your vasanas. But you are not a very healthy, beautiful man of high intelligence and brilliancy. Is not there. Why? Ugliness of your vasanas. See, you are the product of the past. Anubhutya, in order to experience them, an appropriate body is being taken up by you. Or nature supplied, you can say it either way. Bhalanubhutya, shariram, this body. Consider it as a shadow. The masters consider it as only a shadow. He's not worried a bit about it. The same idea in the Bible. Look at the birds of the sky. Are they worried about it? Are they not fed? Are they not clothed better than Solomon? Think. Why are you, O man, the roof and crown of things, Lord's best children? Why are you worried about food and clothing and shelter? Everything will be added to you. You surrender to me. The birds are not surrendering, but they have no ability to stand apart and assert their ego. Therefore, nature takes care of them. You and I are asserting the ego. So the Lord said that, no, he will do it himself. Let him do it. Children, as they are growing, I will take bath myself. I don't want anybody else. Okay. And then when the soap is in the ears and then the nose and the ears, Amma runs, pours a bucket of water on it and then, you do it yourself. Come on. Surrendered. There afterwards the mother does everything. Similarly, you and I in our egos, no Lord, which Lord knows not necessary, materialistic, we are secular, we don't want anybody else. In Gulab Sindabad. Scam here, people are being killed by others. A jungle law continues, everybody, and then you say, Swamiji, ye kya ho gaya? Kya ho gaya? Tumhari. It is not that world has changed, world has not changed. Your minds have changed, you have to change your mind. Without that, the world cannot change. World is not there, it is all in your mind. Your mind must change. Your values must change. The world changes overnight, by itself. So this change in the human beings can come only when the cultural revival comes. Today's values are wrong, and you are creating chaos all around you. You are responsible for it. Change your ideas, attitudes, values. You change the whole society, whole community, whole world. Well, how can we change? All right, wait. Another 10 years. Get more kutana, more kick from you, and then suddenly everybody will sit down and start wondering. You are plundering nature without any restraint. Now they have all started ecological consciousness have come into the world. How? Because we started suffering. No country today is making any more research for atom bomb and equipments. Why? They got frightened. See? There is no other way. You change, the world changes. What we are trying for the last about 200 to 300 years in the technological vanity of man's intellect is to change the beautified world without beautifying yourself. Whatever beauty you may create, you will make a hell out of that heaven, because what you create is your mind projecting. Never mind. Did I say, forget all that, that has nothing to do with Vedanta. Punarna Sanghada idam Mahatma. This Mahatma who has thus achieved this state, Punarna again, Sanghada, in this complex of matter, the body, the mind, the intellect, he doesn't come and get himself identified with them once he has reached, once he has realized or experienced that infinite unfoldment in themselves.
Satata Vimala Bodha Ananda Rupam Sametya Tyaja Jadamala Rupa Upadhi Metam Sudure Atha Punarapi Naisha Smaryatam Vantavastu Smarana Vishaya Bhutam Kalpate Kutsanaya
Satata Vimala Bodhananda Rupam. Satatam at all times. Vimala, pure, extremely pure, uncontaminated by the familiar world of plurality. Something beyond it all. Satata Vimala Bodha. Vimala Bodha, not Bodha of something, not the knowledge of something, not the consciousness of something. Vimala Bodha, pure knowledge, pure consciousness. And this is Ananda Rupam. That pure consciousness is bliss itself. So Satatam at all times, Vimala, ever pure, Bodhananda, pure consciousness which is bliss absolute, Rupam Sametya, having reached that state, the contemplative master who has reached that state, Satatam at all times, because there is no change in it, it's unborn, undying, infinite, it's permanent, it is all time the same, Satyam, it is truth. Satata Bodhananda, Vimala Bodha. Remember, it's not a consciousness of all objects have ended. pure consciousness, which is bliss itself. Samitya, having reached that state, Tyaja, give up. Jada mala rupo upadhi etam. Etam upadhi, these upadhis, these equipments of the body, mind and intellect, which is, what is it made up of? Jada, inert. They by themselves no capacity to know or to move about. It is jada, inert. These inert equipments, malarupa. It is all the nature of mala in you. Filth in you, in different form. Is the beauty of my beloved, her face. What is the cause? From where it is came? The mala. Why? If you have got a diarrhea 3 days, look at the face. Gone. So when you say healthy, healthy man, beautiful, it is a result of, the byproduct of the filth in you. I'm fascinated by it, Swamiji. I can't take my mind away from her filth. I vichar nahi karte. If you think for a moment, what is it that is attracting? The fat on the face. What shape? And the skin. Inner skin and outer skin covered. Oh Lord, I can't take my mind. ये सब बनाया किससे? Mala rupo upadhi edam sudure. Throw that away, not nearby. When there is a packet of filth you find somewhere, you don't put it next to the table. No, throw away. Open the window, throw away, preferably neighbor's land. See, meaning, sudure. Send it away, far, far away, that the unholy, inauspicious filth, even the smell may not come to you. Atha punarapi, having given up. I have given up everything, Swamiji. Huh? I had a house of 4 bedrooms, attached bathroom, 2 sons, and a brilliantly intelligent wife. Sab त्याग किया. Now what are you? सिद्धबारी में बैठ के स्वामी जी खिलाते हैं, हम पिलाते नहीं, हम खाते हैं बस. And mind contemplating Paramatma? No. That 4 bedroom, attached bathroom, my wife, my child, sab tyag, pronounced. And this he will go on saying until even the last day of his living in the world, what all things he has given up. Now he says, having given up a thing, atha thereafter, punarabi again, naisha smartyam, never even remembered. Just as vanda vastu, that which you vomited, because of indigestion, the wash basin full. Then you take a stick and try to find. Even an animal will not do. So a thing that has been renounced, don't even think about. Let others say that you have given up cigarette. I think so. Not that, yes, I have given up cigarette. I used to smoke 5 packets. You are waiting for somebody to offer you to start again. No. Just once you have given up the body, the mind, the intellect and taken to brahmacharya and come to the ashram and all that and sitting down here, you are thinking that, Swamiji, after the training, I think I will have to go home. Vandavastu eating. Aya! Chee! Sharam nahi aati. Then you should not have vomited. Digest it all. You have vomited it out. That which has given out from any hole, it doesn't matter. Do you go on watching it? Do you remember it? Huh? This was the color and the taste and all that sort of thing. No! Vandavastu. Even a dog, when it has given out, he himself covers it. Why? So that he may turn back and see it. He doesn't want to see it. Cat does it. Man alone. See, the stanza is nothing, but if you think about it, how effective is that example? Just as Vandavastu, that which you have vomited once, Smarana Vishaya Bhutam, in case you start remembering by accident, not that deliberately going and seeing, even if you are sitting far away, and then you remember, even remembering, Kalpade Kutsana, you feel abhorrent. See? It is so disgusting. Similarly, having given up these equipments and identification, the man of realization never even remembers. And in case he sometimes remembers, he feels terrible, monstrous, disgusting. Samula.
Samulametat paridahya vanhau Sadatmani brahmani nirvikalpe Tata swayam nitya vishuddha bodha Anandatmana tishthati vidvarishtaha
Samulametat paridahya vani. Bandha. All having given up. Samula, along with the roots. The root of all this is the vasanas. When all your desire, agitations and actions are all ended, along with samula, mula sahida, along with the roots, the vasanas. Sadatmani brahmani nirvikalpe. Where will you end it? When you are turned your attention totally to Sada Atmani, that Atman which is constantly ever there, Brahmani nirvikalpe, without any vikalpa, any thoughts, in that silent mind when you are experiencing the infinite reality. Tata, thereafter, Swayam, yourself, Nitya Vishuddha Bodhananda Atmana. Thereafter, that individual comes to live at all times, Nitya, that eternal, permanent, Vishuddha Bodha. Vishuddha Bodha, consciousness, it is Vishuddha, Visheshena Shuddha, pure consciousness, devoid of all objects. Is not consciousness of anything, but pure consciousness. And which is Ananda Rupa, that consciousness which is bliss absolute. Atmana Tishtadi, he comes to stay on as that pure self. Tishtadi doesn't mean that he sits and the moment he wakes up, gets up to walk, his jnanam gone, and then he has to come back to the seat and sit down. Then his knowledge comes out. No, tishtadi there means remains. Not that actually sitting, the word meaning. Tishtari vidvarishtaha, the best among the vidwan, the wise man. Vidvadvarishtaha, the supremost type of men of wisdom are people who thereafter sits ever in that state of consciousness. Vishuddha Vijnana Ghana Bodha Ananda Rupam. Constantly ever remaining in that higher state of consciousness. Prarabdha Sutra.
Prarabdha Sutra Grathitam Shariram Prayatu Vatishtatu Gorivasrak Na tat punah pashyati tattvaveta Anandatmani Brahmani Leena Vrittihi Anandatmani Brahmani Leena Vrittihi.
This body is Prarabdha Sutra Graditam. Sutra thread, Graditam tied. Have you seen the Karela being cooked? And when it comes to your leaf or your plate, and this body of yours is gratitam, is tied around and held together by prarabdha. The vasanas that have become arabdha has become yielding results. Prarabdha sutra khaditam. Idam shariram graditam shariram prayaduva. Let it fall away. Vatishtadu. Let it remain. It is immaterial as far as the man of perfection is concerned. Just as Goriva struck. Struck is a mala, garland. On Gokulashtami day, every Hindu worships the cow. That is only one day. 364 days you allow it to roam about. But 63rd day you go and search, where is my cow? And then bring back. And it is washed. And some kumkum on the neck. And then a garland on its horns. And the cow is left. Now, how far is the cow conscious of? One lady gave them a garland, a jasmine garland. Thereafter, why? She is conscious of it. Whether it is there exactly in the place where I placed it and all that. The cow never does it because unfortunately, the cow has no hands to see whether it is there. Now a cow goes and it starts eating its grass or whatever it is. He is not even conscious that this garland is there. The garland may remain there, it doesn't matter. It may break and fall away, it doesn't matter. Another cow comes and smells. It will say, okay, eat out. It doesn't matter to him. Similarly, the body of the man of perfection, which is prarabdha grandhita, born out of and tied together and held together because of prarabdha. Let it remain, let it die away. Who cares? As careless as the cow is about the garland around his neck. Around his neck also sometimes, because it can't eat the neck. The other cow will come and eat it, and he will allow it also. Let it eat. What does it matter? His sharir is not for him. There's examples are so precise. Godiva srak. Nadat punah pashyati tattvaveta. Tattvaveta, one who has known this tattva, the reality, was awakened to the higher state of it. He is no more seeing the body. Seeing the body there means he is not identifying with the body. The body is there. Just as when you are going for a pilgrimage, if an old chokli, old dog comes with you, you don't make him run away, let him come. And whenever you are eating, you give a piece of roti, And that dog will come with you. Similarly, this body comes with you, prarabdha. Kya kare? Unavoidable luggage. Travel light, everybody says. Vedanta also says, travel light. But what to do? We can't give it up. It sticks on till the prarabdha is over and it falls down. And when it falls down also, you are relieved. And then similarly, the garland, if it falls down from the cow, so immediately smells it. Not eatable. There is no care for it. In the same way, punah pashyati tattvaveta anandatmani brahmani leena vrittihi. Why is it that he is not worried about the body? He is leenam, he is dissolved away, become identified totally with that anandarupa Brahman, in that higher state of blissful state of consciousness, and therefore he has no use for the body, he is not worried about it anymore.